on the bank already. So we have live. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But them start take from the bank, them liquor by liquor. Them start take from the bank. 1 second, Akim. Yeah, man, that good. So we carry.
Mr. Carly, man.
We're live. Yeah, we're live. Aye. Shalom. Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, glory, and honors to Yahweh, Bar Shemi and Shai, Bar Shamaka Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. You know, we are the Hebrew Israelites, come to prophesy the downfall of the society again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bar Shemi and Shai. And you know, we're in some exciting times, man, and truly so. You know, we're in some wonderful times where we see the prophecies of Yahweh Bar Shemi and Shai is being fulfilled right before our eyes, man. It's so beautiful that sometimes, man, you know, you have to just step back and give the glory unto Yahweh Bar Shemi and Shai, because he had told, as a matter of fact, give me that in Isaiah 46. I think it's verse 8 or verse 7, somewhere there. You understand? See, the Lord did told us about these things, man. You understand? And now we are here as his witnessing what he have told us that was going to happen. That is now happening live and in full effect, man. See? Well, I bring it up.
Eh?
Bring up what you got. What we get this from? What we get this from?
Hold on. You want to drop the foot here too?
The foot there one comes.
Yeah, no, you have to push it up.
Push it up?
Okay.
What do you have to push up? This?
Yes, push up this thing.
This? Ah, good. That good.
Yeah.
That good. Yeah, man, that's better. Go ahead now.
This is the book of Isaiah 46 and verse 9.
Yo, brother, say.
It says, remember the former things of old,
Yeah.
for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall do all my pleasure.
And we are live witnesses of these things happening right before our eyes, man. Where the counsel of Yahweh Bar Shemi Ashai is standing right now, and all that he have prophesied that he was going to do, it's now happening right before our eyes, man. Because as we're going to just jump at the article, we could just jump in at the article same time, where, you know, basically, you know, no. The same article. Same article. See, very, very serious times, man. See, Shalom, Akya, Yahweh Shemi, Ashai Bashamaka. Yeah, go ahead.
It says Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing where I sent it.
Exactly. And the thing where the Lord sent it, man, is basically, you know, is the downfall of the society and the ushering of the kingdom of heaven, you know? That's what the Lord did, man.
God.
Have the article? Yeah, this is it. Somebody who can read fluent, can read this one, please. Huh? Bloomberg.
Alright, this is from Bloomberg. Alright, the heading is diesel supply of just 25 days possesses problem for Biden.
Right, so it says diesel supply possesses 25 days. So shit now come up. The full thing now come up. Now come up. The full thing. Saying? Yeah. Or we can get another we can get another what you call it, another article on it.
Yeah.
Have it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Look where it said.
Right. So headline: diesel supply of just 25 days poses problem for Biden.
Right.
Diesel demand is surging in the US while supplies remain at the lowest seasonal level ever. According to government data released Wednesday, the shortage of the fuel used for heating and trucking is a key worry for the Biden administration heading into winter.
Headed into winter. Very important time. Go ahead.
And ahead of the November election, National Economic Council Director Brian Dees told Bloomberg TV Wednesday that diesel inventories are unacceptably low.
They are unacceptably low. Go ahead.
And all options are on the table.
All options are on the table. So basically right now, you see, this is where the problem comes in, because them explain to you about gas basically and trucking. You see, what you have to understand is that there's not enough Tesla electric trucks or any other company electric trucks that will transport goods around the country, because truckers is very, very important where food is concerned in the United States. Not only truckers, but trains. And we see where them railways companies, people, workers are going on strikes. So this is another problem where food is concerned. Plus the price of diesel was already up, because I made report of it before that the diesel, the inflation caused, like for the virgin, I say him live in Florida, him drive to New York and back, he would normally spend like $1,000 US. Yo, brother, see, to round trip, $1,000 US round trip. Now I'm going to spend like $2,500 US. You understand? So this is gonna make the cost of food go up. You understand? Everything's gonna go up. See, because as I say, you have railway strikes, and then you have diesel shortage, which is gonna make the cost of diesel to do what again? Go up, because it's scarcity over abundance, man. Supply and demand.
The scripture say, the day of the Lord, you can run from one
Trouble to another.
to the next, because as the act basically I mentioned, coupled with that, you have the recession
That we are in,
you know.
which basically, according to them, they are saying that within the next 60 days, they're gonna announce that we're officially in a recession. But we are actually in a recession already. What these economic analysts are basically saying, that this bubble is so bad, worse than the 2007, 2008 bubble, that this one is going to go straight into a depression, man. And we can clearly see, because right now, certain key analysts have said, look here, right now, we are seeing hyperinflation because of how everything is going. And basically they are showing that, look, they're going to blame Putin, they're going to blame Trump, they're going to blame everything else for this hyperinflation. 2023 is going to be a dark year, man. Dark year, and we're seeing it from 1,000 miles out, we're seeing it, man. The article done that? We're working on an article about Makosha.
Right, it says, and all options are on the table to build supplies and reduce retail prices.
That sounds like them would have really ready to go to war or so. To take, as a Trump would say, we should just take the oil. You know? All options are on the table. You understand? So one more thing that you're going to notice is that, don't surprise if you see they're basically trying to get you people to use your cars less. Find some means and ways to save energy. See? That's the time we're living in right now. Go ahead.
So the US has just 25 days of diesel supply, the lowest since 2008. According to the Energy Information Administration, at the same time, the 4-week rolling average of distillates supplied, a proxy for demand, rose to its highest seasonal level since 2007.
Since 2007.
The year before the first recession.
And basically, that wasn't the first recession.
The 2008 recession.
Yeah, that basically, right now, more mouths is here to feed. You understand?
And as I said before, we have many other things basically.
we're going to contribute.
Because we have a war raging in Europe right now. We are Europe on the verge of destabilizing, meaning like there are many talks that NATO is going to dissolve, man.
Yep.
Because you have these countries that the people in the countries them that basically have go through all of the hardship because of the war, because of the situation with the energy crisis over there. I'm about to, hit the streets, man.
Yeah, because in a lot of the protests you have people who say, yo, fuck NATO and put our country first.
Can.
You actually hear them say that on videos.
That's what's going on in Europe.
In France, them take up garbage from all different parts. Don't bring in the middle of the streets. In the streets, man. Yeah, dump garbage, fields and
Shit
everything.
and all them things.
Yeah.
Yeah? Which shows that France, if I'm not mistaken, France is like the second strongest economy in the EU after Germany. You understand? And Germany is the strongest one.
Britain exists.
Britain
and
exists.
I go to turmoil.
And Britain I go through turmoil likewise.
Because you see them, them prime minister. And then
Liz
the prime minister will
Truss.
step down to that.
Yeah. And sending the Indian gook, which basically him come push CBDCs, man. You understand?
Right.
That's a major thing right now. CBDCs, go ahead. And we get some scriptures, go ahead.
Right, so while weekly demand dipped slightly, it's still at highest point in 2 years amid higher trucking, farming and heating use.
Exactly.
The diesel crunch comes just weeks ahead of the midterm elections and has the potential to drive up prices for consumers who already view inflation.
Hey, and you have certain analysts that say, yo, you need to fill up your tanks from now. You understand? You need to try and get as much as you can from now, because the price is gonna go up. Plus, let's not forget the fact that the OPEC nations alongside Russia decided that they're gonna cut production of oil by 2 million barrels a day. And it has been reported that Biden was basically saying, look, wait until after the midterm election. You understand? And then you see this happen to them right now with the whole diesel thing. So we're really staring into the face of hyperinflation, and it's very, very serious. We are living in some very serious times, man.
And that factor, not only the Biden situation with the Saudi Arabia and the election thing. With the election thing, also the war in Ukraine is basically they're waiting on the election result. You know what I mean? Which basically it's not gonna make a difference, man. Because we know that it's a left-right paradigm. In America where everybody battling for the same side. Whether they want a Republican or a Democrat. They're gonna do the same thing.
It's the same result, same end result.
Yeah.
It says Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1. It says, remember now that I created the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. See? Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, when the Lord gonna bring these evil days, man, a lot of people gonna truly remember what we were saying. See, because if you was focused enough on the scriptures or on current events, you would see that, look, really, we are living in the last days of the last days. The end of Apostle are coming this year to be the year of the Lord turning up. Saying very, very spiritual, man, very, very important. Because right now, as far as I see it, and as close as the winter gets, everything will get worse. See, one other thing you have to look out for right now is jobs, people being laid off like crazy, man, crazy.
Yeah, because that's what a recession is going to do.
Exactly.
If you remember what happened in 2008, a lot of people lose them jobs.
Exactly.
People lose them, people be living on the street, homelessness. You know what I mean? Anybody can remember that time, you remember what happened, man.
Exactly.
And they are telling you that this time is going to be worse.
Way worse.
Yeah? So,
way worse, man.
The financial forecast, and it says, while the sun,
quote the verse.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 2 Act 2, it says, while the sun or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves,
Go ahead.
and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Yeah, because the forecast now is so dark, saying all you can hear is prep. Get ready now, get ready. This is what everybody that's out there in the know basically saying. Saving for the elect men, we are saying prep spiritually, really. You understand? It's more of a spiritual preparation than a physical preparation. But everybody else out there is saying, look, you think you have seen depression? You don't see depression yet. You think you have seen a recession? You haven't seen a recession yet. You know, you think you have seen famine? You haven't seen a famine yet. All these things people are saying, because when your eyes are open, yeah, to the reality of what's taking place, it's a scary feeling, man. It's very, very scary. And right now, you know, when day I sit back and I think about it, I mean, like, oil, diesel prices, whatever, you know, you're gonna have less ships traveling now. You understand? Less ships gonna be traveling to ship food across the world, and then that's gonna cause major problems with regular citizens now that wasn't on their P's and Q's, wasn't alerted about the times. You know, they're gonna go out there for food, they're gonna loot, they're gonna riot, they're gonna shoot, you know. They're gonna do all things, and hey, as the video I'm sending in the group, the man go shoot the
serious
Chinese.
shit going on now, because right now, you know, the Americans basically thinking about invading Haiti.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we know,
Exactly.
we know that there's not no humanitarian situation
Resources.
that they're basically going over there for. It's a strategic movement. Hey, look, man, the world is going at war, man. Yeah, we're at war. Yeah, but
Definitely.
it's about to escalate to different levels, man. You know, and you have nations taking up strategic position. You know what I mean? Preparing their armies. You know what I mean? Getting them foothold on certain place. You know, that's when this thing go down. I'm already set certain things in place already.
Yeah, because right now look like China for going to invade Taiwan.
There's no turning back. What's going on now on the planet, man? As we said before, you have from one trouble to the next trouble, man. Trouble everywhere. You know, and believe it, from the words of Carl Schwab, or what they want to call him say, oh, food shortage is coming.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So if these elites can tell you that,
It is going to be a
there's going
food
to be a
shortage.
famine, man. You know, who else, if you listen to them basically I say,
Yeah? Famine of biblical proportions.
yeah, them basically I say, yo, famine coming, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And them are the one who have forecast
Everything.
virus and the way them all get out of pandemic
Exactly.
and what come next. Yeah, so them are the prophet or the wicked of the society, man. You know, the
Exactly.
prophet of Baal. But hey,
Virus, them have new virus with them. Them have plan to
yeah.
release
So
again.
if you're not going to listen to us as a prophet, you better go listen to those prophets.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're going to listen to a prophet one way or the other.
God.
Yeah?
It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets. See? When the sound of the grinding is
Low.
low,
I would say examples of this in 2008.
Definitely.
A lot of doors shut in the street. And this time around, boy, it's not going to be nice, man.
Yeah, it's going to be different, you know. Brother's been posting some good scriptures, man. So we're going to get that, yeah? We're gonna get them scriptures, man. You finish?
it says, and the grinding is low, and he shall rise up to the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Yeah, all them celebrities, whatsoever. See, basically, JP Morgan I tell Kanye West to come take his money out of your account. You understand? Everything I get fucked, man. Literally, everything is going down south. You understand? No, it's not the time to be envious or of the wicked, man.
While Jake in the Americas and the West, you know, partying and acting the fool, you have iodine pills, iodine,
And people are buying, governments are
iodine
buying.
pills selling off, man.
Yeah.
You have governments basically buying up all the iodine
Exactly.
pills, man, because they're expecting some form of a nuclear event. But guess what? We're telling that Red Watch is coming and nuclear bombs is going to fire,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah? So these nations know that, you know, eventually it's going to turn out into that.
As the General Celente said, you know, in one of his latest video, him show one article, I think if I'm not mistaken, If it's not the New York Times, I don't remember exactly one. And it was published 2 days before Ukraine basically Russia entered into Ukraine. You understand? That from the Big C to war in Ukraine to World War III. That's what the thing article published said. From the Big C to war in Ukraine. And remember, it was published 2 days before Russia entered into Ukraine. And from there to World War III. So we're in that time, and yeah, we are in that stage right now. You understand? Where we're gonna see the cost of living is gonna get high, man.
Right.
You know, very, very high.
And these crackers have a solution. You know, long the chip ready, man.
Exactly.
Ready for you long
Long time.
You know, so everybody dropping in them infrastructure under the CBDC and the digital ID. You know, so Jamaica already rolled out the NIDS. They are possibly did something on it.
Oh, plus I forgot what them call it in Barbados. In Barbados,
Right.
it a roll out as well too. Cause I'm speaking to someone there. She work in one of them office. With them issue the national ID, the new one. And she basically explained to me, say, yo, whole heap of work and it's stressing, so she wanna leave.
Gone.
You understand?
Hey, look, man. Right now, anything can pop off.
Literally.
The chipping start.
Yeah, because
Because we're
anything
there.
now.
The infrastructure has been set.
Yeah.
You know?
I wish we where all fingers are pointing at Iran.
Gone.
Yeah.
Supplying Russia with
Yeah,
drones.
Drones, yeah.
So you know, say, hey,
And Iran died.
it's
Iran
even more
died.
excuse, yeah.
Oh,
It's
plus-
even more excuse, yeah.
Plus, basically, they
Israel are gonna sell bombs
I think-
to
what is it?
Ukraine.
ballistic missiles to
To
Ukraine and
Ukraine.
Russia. Threaten them, say, if them do that, remember, so them fly through Syrian airspace all the time.
basically
Check it. I say, we can sell ballistic missiles to Ukraine, and Russia say, yo, look, remember, so you fly a couple times through Syrian airspace. You know what that mean?
I shoot you
You
down.
shoot down your jets, man. That's what it mean, man. Yeah? That's what it means. You know, so this thing basically escalating, man.
every day.
Yeah?
Every single day. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Every single day, man. Yeah, we have a. Well, go back to
Break it down,
the
please.
This is Habakkuk 2 verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
Amos 5, yeah?
Right.
And I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak
Exactly.
and not lie.
So this vision, these prophecies is for an appointed time, and they're speaking and no line. There's no lie with it, man, as it is written in Romans 3. You know, let every man be a liar than the Most High true.
Done.
What if some did not believe? Believe, you know? Because,
They're thinking about invading Ethiopia also.
yeah, oh, yeah, Russia forgot to be a guardian to
Yeah.
Ethiopia as well. You know? Russia is going to have to be a guardian to Ethiopia as well. You know?
America thinking about, hey, look,
I think
man,
somebody
a lot of things
asked
going on, man.
Israel for basically I can't remember exactly I think it was Israel asked somebody to protect their airspace from Iran or something to that effect, because Iran is getting so popular in the news again. You know, it's wonderful, man.
Yeah,
They can see
them
all the
kamikaze-
pieces.
Them kamikaze drones basically is a thorn in Ukraine
Inside,
side, man.
yep.
And the rest of the world watching it. You know, Israel basically is saying, them have enough of them thing here. We can't shoot down all of them.
That's why I say
You
them are beg somebody else to
Them
protect
them breach
airspace.
air defense system, man. And mostly small arms, them have to use to try to shoot them down, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because them fly low and them small, so more time them get detected on radar, man.
Yep.
Yeah? And that's the problem, them have to shoot them down with small arms. You know,
Serious.
so look, man, you know, Israel kind of scared of the possibility that kamikaze will land right, you know, in Tel Aviv.
Tel Aviv.
Yeah?
Hit them boy
Hey,
lovers, man.
them Russian bombers basically buzz American airspace. I think it was yesterday, man. Some beer bombers, yeah. And need to be on nuclear readiness drill for the past couple of weeks now. You know what I mean? With bombers, fighter jets. You know. Yeah, look, man. Hey.
See, what you have to understand is that this is all intertwined. Where in the collapse of the economy, that's when everything is gonna boom. But what you have to know also is that we are in a time where anything can happen in the economy. That's the reason why you have to be a servant that is ready for the coming of his master. You understand? You have to be on your P's and your Q's, because at any given time, yeah, you can see hyperinflation just like that.
At a minute when I look for the Lord,
exactly, just like that.
The Lord basically bring this thing down at a minute when I even look for it.
Exactly.
Say, dear, the Lord will sneak up on you like what?
Thief
in the night. A lot of people not aware.
Exactly.
You see them hard, be surfeited, as the scripture says.
Drunkenness and the
cares
cares
of this life, man. And them days creep upon you unawares.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because even though all these things that take place, the Jeep out there doing them thing.
And them don't know
you know, them just doing them thing, don't care. You know what I mean? Not knowing the ramifications of some of the things that you see are manifest on the earth. No.
Banks gonna fail, man.
Yeah?
Banks been failing, man.
A lot of people are about to lose their money, man. That's the reason why everybody pushing through the CBDC so quickly.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people gonna lose their money. You see, what these banks basically, you see, the social credit system is gonna come online, man. It's something similar to that PayPal did the other day, you know.
Yeah.
You know? Say, you look, man, if you do certain things, we have a draw.
Yeah, we're gonna take
2,500
2,500
out of your account.
out of your account, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right there we are in Prophecies. Where we at? Oh, that finished? Finish up this.
He said, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Be up.
See that?
Yeah.
We are.
First Thessalonians 5 and verse 1 says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourself knows perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Why we know perfectly? You know, the Lord give us an assurance, man, and the Lord give us insight into the prophecies, them, and we can measure the time. You know what I mean? Seeing the things that the Most High speak of from before. You know what I mean? And tie them in with what basically is going on right now, man.
Exactly.
You know, so we know what time is it.
Yep.
You know, so the scripture says we ourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord come, so come as thief. Oh, we know that it's coming as a thief because we seen it and we seen that everybody else is not seeing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's how it will catch him like a thief. Right?
Exactly.
Quick interjection to this back up point. It says Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High.
Right.
Read up back.
It says, Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies.
Be
Be
occupied,
occupied in what? Prophecies, man.
You understand? Very, very important to
That's
be
it, man.
occupied in prophecies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lord give us an edge, you see, bro. When you really sit back and look at it, the Lord give us an advantage in this race where we can actually start run before shit start hit the fan, man. We actually have sprint already. You know? Go ahead, go back to where we call it.
First Thessalonians 5 and verse 3 says, for when they shall say peace and safety,
Right.
then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Hey, you was diligent enough so you won't escape.
Yeah, you see that video with that lady from France? I think of France. I read one law where them put in place with the lockdown, them will come even worse than COVID lockdown. And the lockdown basically based upon different emergencies. Not this is not a biological emergency, no. This is about warming.
Yep.
And nuclear fallout and all other things.
As you said that, the measures were Russia put in
You know, the
places
Donbass,
were honest.
in the
As
Donbass
just-
region. Hey, look,
no gathering, just
Hey,
like
hey.
Big C.
martial law.
Martial law, yeah.
Straight up martial law.
No,
You know what I mean? And if you hear the rules, they want them read out, and
just
that
like
is one
Big C.
side.
Exactly.
Yeah? So when this conflict escalates, all countries are going to have martial law. man.
Exactly. That's the reason why your government out here, I try to get some of you young men to come in the police force and the military.
And a part of what Russia have in the martial law rules, them round up dissenters are people who are potential dissenters, you know, and them round them, have them separate, man.
Exactly.
Yeah? So, in the case, when martial law get implemented on this side, when things escalate and get a certain way, who potentially are dissenters, them going to round you up. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and under the guise of the preservation of the whatsoever the state deemed to be at that time. You know, he's a threat. Once you're speaking something separately from what the state is saying in the times of war, he's a threat. He's a you can sow sedition according to them. So they're gonna lock you down. They're gonna take it from your houses. That's what the Russia saying in the martial law thing now over there. Them basically taking people from houses, man. Actually, they're actually relocating people. You know, they're gonna relocate people for support the war machine. They're gonna relocate people in a form of detention. You know what I mean? So all different type of ways them basically move people and have them in a certain categories. Because believe it or not, you know, when you have a time of war, you have people who not only get drafted for basically to fight on the battlefield, but also to make ammunition and all of that, man.
Make clothing.
Yeah. Support the war effort. So people get drafted for work in factories to support the war machine. You know what I mean? So hey, right now America and NATO basically running out of certain ammunition, running out of certain supplies to supply the Ukrainian army, man. They must have going to feed them own for them own stock pile right now. You know what I mean? So there, because certain things not produced fast enough. Even the javelin, they must say the javelin, if you produce but javelin, you know, for meet up to the requirement right now, it's gonna take years, man. So guess what? When them things that take place during the time of war, people, civilian, have to support the war effort. Exactly. So they're gonna lock down shit and then they're gonna demand you for the shit.
Exactly.
Yeah? That's what gonna. You think COVID lock? You think on the pandemic lockdown was anything yet?
Yeah.
And coupled with the climate madness.
That's why you have so much revolt in Europe. Because the people in Europe see it coming again, man.
Yeah, them know it.
You understand? And guess what? I don't like most of them cities is not like out here where you know say maybe you have to like a distance you can walk on dig to food or it's different, man. You understand? It's oppression on another level.
Hey, the famine of the world is coming, man. Believe it or not, there's full-fledged propaganda out there. You know what I mean? One-sided propaganda out there to a level right now where you can't know, you're in the darkness, you don't have to know what's going on the battlefield, man. That's what the propaganda is right now. You know, one-sided propaganda. And let me tell you this, you have some people with alternative voices, man, concerning the war that is taking place. That, look, man, they say under emergency powers, man, that is being done is amount to treason. Every voice, especially of Americans, start talking on behalf of Russia. That is some serious shit.
Treason.
Under emergency powers, man, that's some serious shit. The military become kicking off a door, man. Hey, look, man, you see all them free information that, look, man, them days about to come to an end, man. Anybody who would speak against the state, very soon, shit gonna. Hey, look, man, you don't have an idea what's coming, man. These tyrants gonna show them true colors, man.
Tyrannical ways.
You see, modern, this generation don't know nothing about certain emergency, man. They've never been through a world war, a major conflict. Them don't study, them don't know history. You know what I mean? So them don't know the things that are related.
They don't know rationing. Hey, rationing coming back in a big way.
Rationing.
You know? Rationing is coming.
Right now, there's rationing in Europe concerning natural gas, man.
Yep.
And you have many other things going to go on the Russian list. And there is where we're going to need a chip. There is where they're going to need a chip.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's the mark of the beast for you, man.
Yeah? People eat less.
Yeah.
Save.
And people eat less in most European countries, man.
Yeah.
With all the problems that coming, man, hey, the chip gonna be one of the solution. The solution, as they claim, for all the issues, you know, that basically gonna befall this world with all of them different emergency popping off, man. Yeah?
Back to verse Thessalonians 5 and verse 3 again say, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
So it's gonna happen suddenly. Right. And that's the thing, you know, the baby already turned to be born. Yeah, you understand? So the contract said, water soon break.
Water soon break now.
Yeah, you know. And it's gonna be painful. See, because based off my research and my studies that I've been doing, you know, I see how quick and sudden these new, because prices been going up. See, the Fed been raising interest rate. But what I've noticed is because they're holding back on certain things, it's like they're just putting on a little percentage or point such percentage. But coming next month, based off my studies, you know, coming next month, it's possible that you see some major jumps in goods and prices of goods, man.
Electronic price is gonna go up again.
Go up, yeah.
We have a chip issue.
We did with Taiwan.
We have a chip issue going back with going back in the 2020 event. We have a chip shortage issue, and now you have a chip war.
Chip war between
America and China. See, so you're gonna have electronics going up, man. Prices of electronics, man. Them niggas like go get them new phone and all that because them shortage that is coming. You know, a lot of electronics prices is gonna go up sky high right now. When it come on to like video card and computer components now, the price is gone, you know, like 2 times the amount where it used to be.
And it's gonna go
Yeah,
up again.
and it's gonna go up more this time. You know,
See,
facilitate inflation
when
that is
I-
taking
when I-
place, man.
One of the reasons why these things are happening now, so remember that in the agenda, you're supposed to be happy owning nothing. Because the ultimate goal is for you to cannot afford anything.
Can't.
You understand?
Can't.
So you're gonna have to rely on them for their universal basic income.
Can't.
And in wheresoever town or city, how much miles you're deemed to go, where you can make any form of transaction there. That's the mind of these devils, man, and they're pushing it to happen in rapid succession. Now it's what, 2022, almost 2023, 2027. Yeah, 2027. They should have their what should I say? Their goals in succession. That means 2023
By
is
2030,
2030. Sorry, 2030. Everything's supposed to be smooth. You understand? That's what they're doing. You understand?
I'll show you how fast this thing is going, man. Jamaica now have Starlink.
Jamaica have Starlink.
Who would believe that, man? Jamaica now have Starlink, man. So guess what now? You know, you can get your Starlink dish right now. You know what I mean? And you go anywhere remotely on the island and high-speed internet. Look at that. Guess what? And you see, them niggas think it's just for just giving them high-speed internet. No. This is for the Internet of Things, you know what I mean? And this is for, when you get the chip, you can be tracked. Nowhere you can go on the island now without being surveilled.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see, you can go to the deepest, darkest woods now, and you can have high-speed internet.
Exactly.
And that's how it is now.
Exactly.
Yeah? And you know that Starlink work that way. That's them tell you that it work that way. It can be any remote place on the earth right now where Starlink satellites are,
Even
and you have
deep
high-speed
desert,
internet.
man.
They just need to have the receiver. You know what I mean? That's all. Yeah, Ukraine basically using in the war out there in them vast, big fields where the war take place. Kind of follow some fields, different there's some big fields. You know, a Starlink satellite them you be using. You know, Elon Musk must have shut it down on them way there.
Yeah.
Because of some, you know, for some trade the Russia make a war.
The serious, man.
They shoot down him satellite them.
Go ahead. Go hold there.
Verse 4 says, but ye virgin are not in darkness that they should overtake you as a thief.
Right.
Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day.
Right.
We are not of the night
Right.
nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
What is sleeping, man? A nigga out here are trying to get some money for buy a markets when all cars gonna be taken off the road, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That is being asleep, man.
That's the plan.
Getting some money for
Yeah?
That's the plan.
That's how them stupid ass niggas doing, man. They don't know the future of what's gonna happen here, man.
That's the plan. Why you think your petrol prices keep on going up?
Yeah, you must be at $17,000 now. Before that, you think $17,000 is nothing yet.
It's gonna go up. Soon 50,000.
Hey, they're gonna force you out of these gas bomb bills, man.
Exactly. Literally.
Their intention is to get them off the streets, man. So all the events that you see transpire, is to somehow push you in one corner where you can't afford to deal with them vehicles anymore, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's by design, man.
It's by design.
Yeah? You have people out here complaining about property for houses, you know, politicians that kick them off of land as squatters. Look,
That's
look,
right
look.
thing I say with food.
And then you have niggers out here say, yeah man, good for them, they should go through the right regulated processes. Let me tell you this, man. There's no nigger on this piece of rock that own a piece of land, man. Go and do some research. It's the crown's land, man. You have privilege to use it for a period of time.
As long as you
And you can pass it on to your ancestors them, until the crown ready for it, man. Niggas are stupid, man. Look, they're gonna take all lands according to the Great Reset.
Exactly. You're supposed to be happy.
Be
Owning
happy
nothing.
and
Owning
be
nothing.
happy owning nothing, man.
Let me tell a man that yesterday, man, so I'm gonna fuck with that.
Oh.
Tell me.
Oh, your leaders are saying that, man.
Which is why we see so much countries are push to build so much housing schemes looking like concentration.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Quit worrying about what the
no,
government basically if the government will give you land, you know, for make house, man. No.
You know what I say? But the first thing
Them have a
come to
full
mind,
the agenda 2030
him
goal.
say, after me work so hard and suffer for build my
Right.
little place, them are going to tell me, say, me can't live there, so they must be blood clot, man.
Them have got reasons why you can't live there. No
Enough
yourself.
people feel like say them have to get compensated to if the government come fix
Don't
them.
take them. No, you don't have to. No, and that's the reason why the brother mentioned of emergency power acts.
God.
And under emergency power acts, you have no fucking rights, man.
Brother,
It's the state of all the power. Yeah, it tell you exactly. It's that.
We see here as them are exercising something they through the whole climate change guys and
Yeah.
World Heritage Site with cockpit country.
And,
We see
yeah.
the maroon them land, even out at sea, we see them are exercise them something slowly.
Exactly.
So,
So
we're not-
exactly.
You know, and then they have a prime minister I put in him little argument them. You know, when he come out of disaster, he must say, oh, there's some disaster
Disaster
zone.
zone and-
You shouldn't be building houses at some of these locations. Look, man, you think this is his idea? Him just don't know how to pan it to the people, man.
Him never give a fuck
Yeah,
from
him have
before.
Agenda 2030. How long now Jamaica basically land board with Agenda 2030 for years, so them know the requirements. I don't like them and know them requirements, man.
Remember say when Agenda 2030 just started publishing with that Vision 2021, we're actually
Agenda 2021.
Agenda
2021,
2021. We are
Them
come
know the
under the
requirements.
guise of the same Agenda 2030 with whole
exactly, man.
urbanization.
He wishing they have a way for basically sell it to the people, and the people are supposed to
Can't
give
accept
up
it.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He don't know if to bring that. He don't know if to break that
So
to the
every
public.
opportunity them get, they're gonna take your shit, man.
exactly.
And they're gonna take everybody's shit, not some squatters only.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody
the
shit.
middle class, you know, the rich, they're gonna take it, man.
They're gonna take.
Hey, when you check even with the whole sustainable development goals for the agenda, with them it's the urbanization. Because a partner with them to say actually them some places them are take them, remove people, them are turn them in a, like heritage site.
Emergencies, them always emergencies.
You can't people can't live
You
there.
always certain emergencies to get you out.
Yeah.
A matter of fact, in the scripture say they're gonna take them out of them houses, man.
Cast them out of them houses.
Cast out of your houses, man. Think it's joke?
That's prophecies, man.
Prophecy said that.
Yep.
Not only them saying it, prophecy saying it. Yeah?
Sorry for this real station.
Yeah.
Verse 7 say, or they that sleep in the night,
Go on.
and they that be drunken are drunk in the night.
Right.
But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for all.
What Jake be doing out here now, you know, you want some more drunkenness than that, man. The scripture says them stumble and them vomit. Yeah? Yeah.
And for the,
I'll be sliding and vomit and thing, you know. Want to wipe up.
Yeah.
and for the helmet, the hope of salvation.
Right.
Yeah, the brother quote a scripture here, we really want to forget it. Second Ezra, Kazakh ban Yahawada. Second Ezra 4 verse 29. It says, if therefore that which is sown being hold on, my bad. Starting at verse 28, my bad, Salakia. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Gone.
Verse 29, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down,
Gone.
and if the place where the evil is sown, you see why a man plow land and turn it over?
Yeah.
You have to turn it upside down, you know? Scripture, man, it says, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come to pass that is sown with good.
Gone.
Right? It says, for the grain of evil seed had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning,
Right.
and how much ungodliness hath it brought up into this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of the threshing come. You understand?
Right,
It's
and
gonna
when the time of threshing coming in, you see the society iniquity coming to a full, man.
Exactly.
Really coming to a full, man. Yeah? Because, hey, men, we live to see the day that men, desire for a woman.
Yeah. Can't believe as a fucking
Yeah.
weak creature. You deserve to be weak.
Yeah, we live to see the day that you can't even have pronouns anymore.
He, she.
You know?
I mean, gender, can what is pronoun? Pronouns are something with them design.
Gender pronouns are what they want to call it again. Yeah? You know? We have the LT, the LBGT, whatsoever, element of P. You know?
Bring it, come on and switch it up. Yeah. Bring it, switch it up.
Alright, this is Psalms, Proverbs 22, verse 3. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself,
God.
but the simple pass on and are punished.
And as far as you see, there's a whole lot of simple people out here that's going to be punished.
Right.
See, because, what you're going to do? Come out in the numbers and protest peacefully. I don't understand this peaceful
Protesting for all the wrong things, man.
Yeah.
All the wrong
Yeah.
things.
See, because trust me, you see this power service where you've been using out here, JPS, they them send some emails to my account and me I watch certain things, and what I'm noticing now that is JPS basically they are in control of EVs, right? Electrical Vehicle Initiative, understand? And also they are pushing see? So we watch where GPS basically, we have to tell me email. You understand? See, because of them we get the energy from, So them basically I try move the people to going green. But this is the thing. They know in themselves that you can't really move all Jamaican citizens that way, because you have some stubborn, dunce and dark people out here. They know that. And that's the reason why in their plan they know that they have to cull the population, man. They know that you have to get rid of a lot of people for these things to happen. Where they're gonna use trauma, to break
A lot of people.
a lot of people.
Their ideas, man.
And exactly, and they're mostly going for the young. They're mostly going for young people, young men and young women. Where it's easier to relearn the new ideology. You understand? That's what they're looking for. But we are here to tell you that if that ideology is gonna come to naught, man. See, because the whole Lord, the hour shines about to bring hell upon this world, man. And you're gonna be caught up in it. See what you have, huh?
These men plan would be perfect if the Lord wasn't in the equation.
Exactly, it would be a perfect slavery.
You know what I mean?
Wait.
They would have gotten away with it.
Yeah. Why did them cancel?
If it wasn't for that meddling,
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the meddling kids, I would have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Lord, the East, I would have gotten away with it, man.
The man come up with a perfect plan,
God.
which shows that you have spirits actually at work with these men.
Hey, when you look how deep this plan is, man,
Exactly.
I can't man plan this.
Exactly.
Yeah? Can't man plan this, man.
Just the man search out iniquity.
Yeah.
Both the inverters and the heart
Was
is
deep.
Yeah, and so we know that the Lord basically put them understanding on them head, man.
Exactly.
You know?
You have
and
to have
the
spirits
understanding
working with
basically is leading right into the prophecies there.
them. Exactly.
Yeah?
Definitely.
this man. It says Ezekiel 7 and verse 25 says, destruction cometh, and they
None.
shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, because what you have to understand, Ecclesiastes telling that there's unto everything, there's a time and a season of the events. No, we're in the time of war, and it might sound a way, but that's the reality. No, if we're not in the time of war, then why is it that over the last 7 months, Russia basically so-called invade Ukraine? You know, and the rhetoric is all over every mainstream media. You know, whether I want to be painting Putin or Russia in a bad light, you know, one thing we notice, you know, if anything happen in Russia, in Western media, if any the face of Putin face put up, you know, all if you know have nothing to do with politics, a Putin face
And
put
then
up, you know.
Best check your government because then maybe I put some mobilization thing in place, you know.
Yeah.
I fix them own mobilization process because that's what France is doing. Because the same article the lady there read, you know, basically that's what France basically are prepare a mobilization, the mobilization thing under secret, man. You know what I mean? They just pass a law, you know what I mean, concerning that. But they not come out and tell the people and say, yo, look, we are fixing everything in case we have to do some quick mobilization, man. Because eventually, these countries, seeing the drawback what Ukraine and Russia basically are going through now in regards to mobilization, man. And them are put for them contingency plans in place. Believe it or not,
To be ready.
all them nations that see the shortcomings that Ukraine have when it come out to weaponry and all that, in other warrior fight, you don't think so them a try to hope for them arsenal?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think them a try to hope for them arsenal, all the Middle Eastern countries? You don't think them a...
Joel Tree.
Hey look man, Ukraine they have enough artillery for drop upon Russia. When Russia drop thousands upon them, the Mongol could drop a couple. Yeah? You think some other nation had seen that and say, oh look, you know, if you get some artillery rounds fast.
Exactly. You know, we need to up with him.
You know what I mean? That's what the scriptures say, on them on turn. Them pruning them into spears, man. Yeah? That a scream out more than anything else right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Less farming, more warring.
Yep. Yeah, when you look on the Ukraine landscape, if I watch them war videos, you know YouTube don't really I bring them out, but you have war videos, man, especially go up on
Odyssey and them.
Odyssey. You can see, you know, different part of the conflict will take place out there without drone footage or man or with cameras, man. You know what I mean? And trust me, a lot of the countryside where the war take place, a place called Hope of Farming, you can see, a place to prepare for farming, man.
Exactly.
Vast amount of land. You know, and no farming will take place now in Ukraine because of the war, man. Yes? What heap of farming land, you know? Even we're going to look on satellite imagery right now and look for the war fight. Majority of the farmlands, man. The young have a road with some trees at the side of the road. You know what I mean? Going through the lands, man. Pure farmland. When you look at pure crater with artillery, dropping the craters, them, man.
Can I farm this up too?
Yeah? Look, man. Yeah, no farming now take place so now. And when the war spread across the world, you know what I mean? No production.
It says,
Yeah?
it says, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor.
Go on.
Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish
Like
from...
the rumor going about now, so Russia is about to use a tactical nuke. Yeah?
And with that said, they can't expect any
Very strong rumor too, you know. You know, and people getting scared. That's why iodine pills selling off. In certain countries now, you have governments buying up iodine medication, preparing for nuclear fallout.
wars.
Yeah? Go on.
It says, but the law shall perish from the priests and the council from the ancient.
Right.
Yeah. You see, even Liz Truss resignation speech just met this morning. She basically said she can't fulfill her plans, what she did have because basically one of her main speeches she make is because of the war, the illegal war, but Putin started.
But you see, we show you that these nations are weakening, man. See, because how often you see someone take the office of a prime minister or whatever and just lose it.
5 weeks.
Yeah, just lose it like
45 years in office.
Yeah, just lose it. Yeah, but you're gonna say, oh, we can collect me 115,000
Right?
a year, pound a year, you know? Or something like that. You see me? Oh, but at the end of the day, show that they are losing it, man.
Right.
You understand? They are losing everything. See, Boris Johnson have sit down. Britain is already weak, man. See? Right now, the other day, Sweden basically went down in submarines and shit to see what happened to the Nord Stream. And with Russia, because Russia said, look, we want to be a part of your investigation.
Yeah.
You understand? And basically they know that it was done by Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
You understand? So Sweden,
them never need to go to the
but
investigation.
they're just doing it, for doing its sake. But them know.
You know?
See, and basically what that does now is cause a major divide with America and the EU.
And then try hit the Turk stream one too,
Oh yeah, because right now, what is happening with Russia and Turkey is Russia basically gonna give, and this is a very key strategic movement.
God.
Russia said, look, Turkey, you're part of NATO. I'm gonna give you the gas, and you're gonna supply.
Yeah, you are gonna
So
sell it.
we're gonna see if they're gonna attack one of their own NATO members.
Me gonna be a retailer to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Major strategic move. See, and these
They try
things.
to bomb the lines then.
Exactly. Where do the scripture say, art don't become weak
This
and
is
suspect?
beautiful, man.
Yeah?
This is beautiful, man.
And then Saudi Arabia now a plan to join the BRICS.
Exactly.
And
Saudi
that now-
Arabia.
That now go fuck the dollar more.
There's another country as well, another top country is trying to join BRICS. I think it is Iran. I think it's Iran.
Yeah, Iran,
basically,
yeah.
kind of feel out the BRICS to join the BRICS right now. So I think one of them analysts said, look, there's gonna be another I and another S in the BRICS. So you're gonna have to pronounce it more as BRICS. You know? BRICS. Something like that.
Right.
You know? But it's necessary, because all of that's being done is for ultimately the downfall of Babylon the Great. You know? See? So where did I go?
Joel 3 and verse 9 said, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords.
Now you have northern border of Ukraine being surrounded by Russians and a giant force, by the way, Belarusians and Russians, man. So you have another country about to enter in the conflict. Openly, by the way, because we have many countries participating in the war in Ukraine. Not officially saying that they are doing it. Because we know that, you notice when Russia basically saying that Ukraine is about to do a offensive in Kherson, they said NATO and Ukraine. Notice the new language now, NATO and Ukraine. That's what they are saying, I think today I watched on RT today, and they said
It's no longer
they are saying that NATO and Ukraine preparing for our offensive. So they're openly saying that NATO involved.
Exactly.
You
It's
know
no
what I mean?
longer a
Because
proxy
guess
army.
what? There's a mercenary over there. So at some point, even equaling the amount of Ukrainian soldiers. Yeah? You have Al Qaeda and ISIS men going up to fight on behalf of the Ukrainians. So you have a lot of people basically who are participating. Yeah? A lot of them participating, man. Yeah? Already. So you have Poland and other places getting shaken. Now that Belarus basically making them move. And then we have Wagner Group, well-trained Russian men. Trust me. Them go through some breeder training there, some regular soldiers don't go through them training there. So you have the Wagner Group, which is a contractor, it's a Russian contractor. They are the ones basically making an advance on Bakhmut right now. While everybody else are withdraw, them are go forward in the Bakhmut. And they have the Chechens, the most feared. So the Wagner Group basically is now feared as much as how they used to fear the Chechens, man. Yeah? So these are the mighty men that the scripture basically talk about. Wake up the mighty men. And these mercenaries going over there to fight on behalf of Ukraine, they are the ones that the scripture refers to as the mighty men. The men that love war. The men of war.
We get $8,000 a day.
Yeah, I get paid to do this thing. Yeah?
Some man get all $10,000 and $12,000 a day.
Yeah.
So war expensive?
Yeah, man.
But you still a chance of hunger?
Some man, the Al Qaeda member what them captured the other day, Russia captured the other day.
Yeah.
Him basically he must get paid from the British government. About 3 different governments that pay him different money. Yes, you know, man I make money.
Yeah.
Eh?
Big money.
Who now pay him $5,000 a day? Some pay him $3,000.
Yep.
Some man make more than $10,000 a day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Liquid skull.
When I walk out of a conflict, if they escape before, because Russia basically have a thing when they say them want to execute mercenary, and them law basically have to put mercenary to death, you know. So, you know, you have some up on death row now from Britain and them places. I don't know if them let them go.
Yeah.
Yet I don't know, but they're up on death row still. So if things get serious, they're gonna kill them, man. Yeah? So the Americans and them things will get captured. If things really get serious, they're gonna put them to death. But them have a prisoner exchange program now. So maybe them have them for that. But normally under Russian law, mercenaries supposed to get executed, man. Death sentence, man. Yeah?
Verse 10 says, beat your plowshares into swords,
Right.
and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right, and we can see that now. You know, we can see the disruption of wheat. You know, wheat products coming from Ukraine. You know, because the focus is now on the war effort. You know, many of them countries are now basically the money directly going into weaponry right now. China preparing us hell. A whole lot of money over there in China basically going into the war machinery. I think they released some brand new aircraft carrier the other day. And this is a more advanced type aircraft carrier. You know, basically using the boomerang. And they call it a slingshot, I mean. Slingshot system like the American carriers, man. So them can launch heavier jets off of the
ship.
yeah, because normally, you know, the ramp they can't put on too much armaments for the plane when they go up on the ramp.
Yeah.
So them the slingshot one now where you can load the plane with bombs,
Yeah.
shoot them off.
Yeah.
You know, and heavier plane now like radar.
Yeah.
You know, them radar plane there. You know, them can land them, you know, on it now. So them have a aircraft carrier strike group now. You know, so things all get sticky over there in the South China Sea, man. Yeah, because them have a strike group now, like the US. Yeah?
See that one news. Them have a news come out that say America get ready to fight.
Wow. Can't bring it out.
Says this is from RT. Says US Navy should be ready to fight tonight.
God.
Top Admiral.
God.
See? He said the chief of the naval command can't rule out clashing with Beijing
Right.
over Taiwan as soon as this year.
Hey, them anticipate the war with Taiwan, man.
Yeah, because it's necessary.
You know what I mean?
Because what America over there do basically them basically Joe Biden them tell Taiwan say, look, we are here to we're going to start supply you with weaponry, and them try to set up on base for create certain weapon. So if Clayton Morris were redacted, they must say, look here, just imagine if China was to come to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I say, look here, we're going to start investing in weaponry, right?
Yeah.
Where America say for them place.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, what do you think America gonna do?
Right.
See, so basically, you know, I think when him Xi Jinping and him basically talk say, oh, if Taiwan don't get them things straight, they're gonna attack Taiwan.
Hey, look, man, I will know this
Just
subject.
them say, don't forget talk him say, oh, Hong Kong is officially
Yeah.
ours.
So we must go back with
Yeah,
with
so
China and
Taiwan,
Taiwan.
Yeah.
we are gonna make certain say you become ours.
And the reason why America basically is stirring up these conflict you know, this is proxy, basically proxy conflict, by the way. It's to weaken the state, them, man. Weaken them, because they know they're going to have to go war with them ultimately. So, like Russia in the Ukraine, they're using the Ukraine to weaken the Russian army. You know what I mean? But Russia is not that stupid, man. Yeah? So, them they hope Russia use the best of what them have in Ukraine, or them pull Russia to use the best of what them have in Ukraine, but Russia reserving, you know,
Russia even
what they're reserving for NATO.
But them are reserve the military, the Russian military.
Yep.
Because the Russian military is not there.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're reserving, man. And the strategy with China too is to get the Taiwanese, you know, to be the cannon fod, to weaken the Chinese army, man. You know, destroy as much as them equipment possible.
I just said that. Don't cut it off. But basically, this is another major move. China basically said, fuck you, Europe. We're not selling no more natural gas.
God.
We need that for ourselves for winter.
Hey, look, man, the energy wars is up to another level, man. You still see the effect of these energy wars on your shelves, man. Yeah? You're going to see it in your economy, man. Don't worry yourself. The European economy is not looking so well right now. And you know that all the world's economy tight, as Akko, you know, earlier. Akko speaking about recession and all that, man. It's a worldwide recession, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the economies them intertwined and interlock. You know what I mean? So so guess what? All the markets them, you know, when one market start to fail, all fail. Yeah?
Hey, I got a certain individual for the food store today. Go get some lunch. So basically, they bring up that tell me say, when all these things come to pass, when I lose my job, what am I gonna do? I say you think say, when me lose my job, your business I go still up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you lose,
Hey, show your Jake simple, man.
When the money fail, what you gonna do?
Yeah? So Jake simple, man.
Farm.
Yeah, everything else don't matter again when them things go down, man. It don't matter anymore. School doesn't matter anymore. Jake can't wrap the head around them things, man.
Yeah, exactly. Get broke
Simple
in, bro.
as we don't have any electricity. You know, and nothing no matter anymore. You going to work or whatsoever no matter anymore if the power grid just gone altogether, man.
Hey, what we tell you, we show you phone. Me and one of them customer. One of the most valid customer we have. We go in place almost every day if we go buy food and something. And the man tell me so when we lose my job. So the rest of people are going to lose for them job too. So if everybody will lose them job, we come at your place, come support your place. Your place are going to shut down. Yeah. When them lose them job. Simple.
Hey, look, man. Hey, everybody in the society is stupid. I was watching a documentary showing you what to do, you know, in the aftermath of a nuclear bomb if you know get caught in the initial explosion. And basically I tell you how you escape radiation poisoning. And what they are trying to say is you need to lock yourself in an area, a room, your car or whatsoever, and seal off everywhere where any form of particle can come through. You know what I mean? I mean seal off the window with duct tape or whatsoever. So my thing is, I say, so where the oxygen all come from? You know what I mean? So you're gonna stifle to death. So yeah, that was a question.
That's the reason
so
why,
even preparation don't make no sense.
That's the reason why the only hope we have is in your house.
No other hope,
You
man.
understand? See,
Yeah.
that's the only hope, man. Everything is vain. Even the fucking bunkers vain.
God.
Yeah? Which the bunkers are in the news.
God.
Hard.
God.
You know?
Hey, the scripture tell you they're gonna hide them places.
Exactly.
Dens and in rocks and in caves, man.
They're not gonna do that for just because they can do that. They might do it because they are aware of certain outcome of
God.
what's taking place in the earth in this day and age.
Which is right, man.
So they're doing it to prepare themselves for that.
God.
I will tell my brother them this. Dania Allah. Shalom. Shalom Akiyum. The middle class catching air. Big nose. Big nose don't even know a nuclear war coming. The big nose basically, big nose are trying to catch the crumbs at master's table.
God, that's this trying to do.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Dumb me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm a professional kisser, you know?
Yeah, man. That's it.
Big spread for the world stage.
Yeah, man. Film title that, man.
Yeah, man.
He says,
I'll get an
You know,
award
you
for
know,
it.
I'm continue. I just want to bring a precept and continue the art. Let's bring up precepts.
Yeah, continue the scripture. Go back to Joel again, right? Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right.
Assemble yourself and come, all ye Eden, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Right.
Let the Eden be wakened
Done.
and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the Eden round about.
Exactly.
Right.
Middle East, man.
Middle East gonna get hot, man.
Yep.
Done.
It's gonna get hot.
See? Look after this, you see all roads are lead to the Middle East.
Let's see that if Israel the threat from Russia to Israel going to manifest, because Israel, as I said before, Israel has been saying that they're going to send anti-air defense system. They want to put air defense system over there in Ukraine, you know, and show them how to get an advantage over them kamikaze drones, you know. So basically, they're basically tying in the Iranian versus Israel situation in Ukraine right now.
Yep.
So
We see where
Israel say, oh, like how Iran will help you, we are going to help the Ukrainian.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But
Yep.
Russia give them a
And
stark
then-
warning, man.
And then Biden has said, Iran, if we find out they have anything to do with this, we're going to attack you.
Right, so Russia
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
make them know, say, yo, if I do that, we are at war. So therefore, if I fly in Syrian airspace, we're going to shoot down your planes. That's what they're basically telling them
yeah.
in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they remind them, say, you remember that to
That's
fly
the
through
thing,
Syrian
Syrian
airspace,
airspace,
you know.
yeah.
It's a threat.
Rumors
Yeah.
of war, man.
Because they've been having airstrikes and targets in Syria throughout the whole year. You know what I mean? Claiming that them striking Iranian whatsoever in Syria. You know, but hey, the Middle East is gonna pop off
Done.
in a way where Ukraine are gonna be minute. Yeah? Everybody are gonna buck up this up. You know, because everybody gonna try to secure for them place.
Nah, so bring them one against another.
Run. Hey, Russia be doing some shit because right now they're gonna use they're gonna making a deal with Pakistan.
Russia.
A pipeline deal with Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
I see that news there.
Yeah, man. So Russia make them way about in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You know?
Because what they must basically is fuck the West.
Yep.
You understand? If all these nations are say fuck the as the brother, the economic ninja, basically him do a report and him explain to you that these nations which are in the east, the BRICS, you know, and all these nations will basically come along because they must say, some of them must say, oh yeah, I remember good now, they must say, even Steve Popular Preparedness, he mentioned of the fact that Iran and Saudi Arabia hate each other.
God.
So Saudi Arabia want to join the BRICS, then they say, oh, but China and India don't like each other. But them are part of the BRICS.
God.
China and India going at
And
it.
guess what? The tension that these people have, guess who's in the middle of it? The United States, man.
Exactly.
The reason why these countries can't get along because America, for some reason, have some proxy, will stir up some foolishness on the borders, man.
You know, it didn't financially and
Yeah. America is the devil in the mix.
So,
Yeah?
so basically, what they must say is that the economic ninja say, look here, all them nations, because America, them consider them as small, them come together and fuse basically and become such large empire, you know. But the Canadians, the Americans, and the Europeans are so proud. Basically, them can't see what really get done, that they're losing power altogether.
Guess what? Them have
You
to
understand?
giant too. That's what's gonna happen, man. Because I see a video there show this European. I say, yo, him gonna be ashamed of what him do, you know, against his country own interests, and basically protecting another country who don't give a damn about them interests. I guess that country will never give a damn about
America.
America. Yeah? America don't give a damn what's going to happen to them European nations with all them
give a fuck.
things what they make them do right now.
Let me just want to know so them a make it out then.
Go on.
Verse 13 says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, the fast overflowing, their wickedness is great.
Exactly.
For their wickedness is great, yeah. Multitude in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
Yeah, the day of the Lord is near, man. You know, which is in the Middle East. And when the brother read it, you see, I would love if he could have emphasized for the day of the Lord is near. You know, it is near because really it is near because we are watching and everything that we're saying, we're forecasting, you know, that we're in a time now where, you know, at any given moment,
Anything
at
can
any
pop up,
given
man.
day, anything can happen. Understand? And Yahushua said it best. If the man of the house know what hour the thief cometh, he would have watched.
Right.
You know, he wouldn't have suffered this place, house to be
broken
broken. But because he know it not, you know, you have to watch. Because right now, as I said, we are about to witness inflation on another level starting November. You know?
It come from so many different
So
factors.
factors,
The thing is,
exactly.
The things that
Yeah.
are going to happen is coming from so many different factors, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if food shortage, you have so many things
factors,
we're
yeah.
going to bring the food shortage, man.
And how much videos we did, man, showing that this famine is gonna be by design. See, you know, the whole fertilizer issue,
Storehouse burning down.
Storehouse burning down. You know, the war in Ukraine. How we can get for export.
war against the farmers
War-
because-
exactly. farmers. I'm saying, look, we can't afford fertilizer, so we can't plant.
Transportation, energy, every sector, man.
Farmers been paid
Inflation.
to destroy their crops.
Hey.
Locusts eating down crops for over the years.
Grand solar minimum.
Climate.
Problem.
Everything. Animals being struck down to death. Birds falling from the sky. Fishes beaching themselves.
Yeah.
Droughts.
You know? Dead fish floating in all different
Place. Exactly. You know. So we see exactly what's happening. And let me say this, man. That's the reason why Yahushua say when this happens, there's no escape. You know, because to whatever walks of life you run to, where you think you would have be fed or a safe haven, it's going to be a troublesome place. Hey, that's why the brother asked the Amos.
Amos 5.
Yeah?
He has pilgrim apart. The scripture tell you that.
Yeah.
He even has pilgrim.
He just passing through. You know? And it's going to be terrible, man. See, all the shit that we would be worrying about in this life, very, very soon.
Yeah, they're going to be minute.
You're not going to be worried about.
You know, like ants,
Yeah.
you don't walk and look,
You know?
look for ants when you walk during the day, man.
Exactly.
You know, when I look at make a step on the ants, you know, careful where you put on your foot.
Yeah.
You know, because the ants is very minute, man. You're there, way up, high up here, so the ants are down there. So
Exactly.
see, everything that you know now, well, way up is a bother to you now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The life thing we are struggle right now, all those things are becoming like ants.
Can be thrown to
You
the
know what I
window.
mean? Compared to the problems them what coming.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Hey, scripture said that. It say, yo, put away the burdens of men.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
ears down for
Flee
for
from these times.
From these times, man.
Exactly.
Greater evils.
Go on. Greater
Genesis
ears.
14
Go
verse
on.
13.
Go on. Give me
Oh,
the
yeah,
Lord.
Amos 5.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Amos 5, start at verse 16. So therefore the Lord, the God of hosts, the Lord said thus, wailing shall be in the streets,
You better know that.
In all streets.
in all streets, and they shall say in all highways, alas, alas,
Yeah.
and they shall call the husband to mourning, and such as skillful of lamentation
Yeah,
to
that's the
wailing.
women.
Woman, that.
You know, go ahead.
And in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, said the Lord.
Just as the
Going
Lord
into
passed
famine.
through Egypt, man.
And that's going into famine,
Famine,
man.
exactly.
Yeah.
Lord's gonna pass through this bitch, man. You know?
Yeah.
Lord's gonna pass through this place. And when the Lord pass through, hey, trust me, man. If you don't have that spiritual blood up on your spiritual altar, you're gonna be doomed, man. You know?
Remember the Lord referred to Israel as his vineyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are Israel.
Exactly.
His vineyard,
And the men of Judah are his present plant.
So
Go ahead. Yeah.
Say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him.
And a lot of you gonna see this in full effect, you know, or what it feel and what it mean to be in the apocalypse. You know, to be in the apocalypse, you know. Go ahead.
Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Say, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it?
And the reason why it have to be that way is because the Lord said wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. You understand? They have crossed out the name of the Lord. You know, they have done everything that's against his
prophets.
Exactly, you know. So we welcome that, man. You understand? As I was saying, and I think it was one of the last lesson I did on my private channel, James 5 Precepts JA. You know, if you find yourself a bit comfortable, you know, pray to the Lord to make you uncomfortable where you can bear it, because when you're uncomfortable it pushes you to want to get to him closer to the Lord, man. You understand? It make you
lapse.
exactly, you know.
So
A
it is
little
in
falling as the hand to sleep.
Exactly.
Peter said, so it is in the heart to go astray from the Lord.
Seeking 10 times more.
Be
So,
so, seeking 10 times more, man.
the comfort, you know, that little uncomfortable feeling, you know, it make you want your desire to get this place down, even more. Fuck up and against come Lord, you know, go fuck up this place, you know. You know, that's the attitude that you have to have. You understand? Go 2 Corinthians 14 verse 13.
This is 2 Corinthians 14 and verse 13 say, no, therefore set thine house in order and prove thy people.
Even if you have the position, yeah, where you're responsible for your household, yeah, you try to set that bitch in order, man. You understand? When I say bitch, I don't mean the woman, I mean the household. You understand? Because we know that, you know, our people are way out of order. Seeing you have to make certain things straight, you know. But the reality is not all.
Even the camp, the brothers is a house.
Yes, exactly.
Also, so even them supposed to be in order, man.
Yeah,
And that's why the reason why
nation.
the elders basically constantly overseeing what's going on in the camps,
right.
man.
To see if the work is being done.
And see if certain man basically now fly too straight.
Yeah.
You know, that's basically setting the house in order. Yeah?
Exactly.
Comfort such of them as be in trouble and now renounce corruption.
Right.
Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
That's what's supposed to be in our minds, man.
Just to think about a lot of things that we talked about earlier here is scary, man.
Scary, exactly. You know?
But you have to face that
That narrow
fear.
part, that
Don't try
straight
to
and
deny
narrow.
that it's coming. You have a lot of people, they have an ostrich mentality. You know, them come up to that realization and them not stuck them under the sun.
Yeah.
Hoping that it will go away.
Or like four.
We're not hoping that it go away. Hey, we're approaching that day with fear, but we're approaching that day with heat, with
confident.
faith.
Yeah, we're
Confident and faith in the Lord.
Yeah, we fear Yahweh Basham Yahushai.
Right.
Not the day, as the elder Rechaim said to me once, do not fear the path. Fear Yahweh Basham Yahushai.
And the scripture said through the fear of the Lord and terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Right.
Yeah. Knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade men.
Yeah. That's how we do it.
Exactly.
Verse 16 says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
And trust me, if you're watching them, like them Ukraine videos that the brother mentioned after, yo, some of your spirit are going to turn inside, man. Like, look on the video where the young lady, her boyfriend, she cheated on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's father. And the man give her 18 piece. Come, I record it.
Which part of them?
It's the guy Jamaica. Yeah? 18 piece somewhere. Yeah, it's 18 piece. And the man record it. Yeah? And she never expect that. I will know, say, even the brother, we have a video where the brother speak about it, you know, him turn. You can see the man's spirit. Like the man say, yo, John knows star.
Cool, bro.
John knows, that's all him can upon. John knows star. Gruesome. Yeah? And you just see everything I connect. Come. That's the time that we're living in, man. You understand?
Teach your daughters
That's
healing.
that's the
Hey,
reason why.
the reason why there are cameras that
Nah,
basically
show me judgment.
exist
Yeah.
right now that you can go on social media and see judgment coming up on people. The Lord set that up by design.
Man, for
You know what I mean? For you to see.
Great
Fear of the
evil.
Lord,
You know what I mean? Hey, because a lot of people out of touch with the reality, man.
Exactly.
And you see, for them videos basically bring you back in line.
Right,
So
exactly.
you know, say, yo, shit is serious, man.
Yep.
So the Lord is the one who create the scenario for these things to be videoed, that
Right.
who the outer reach can see it. And fear. You know what I mean? That the judgment can come upon you also, man. See, another video come out today again. You know, come like every little incident in Jamaica nowadays.
Yes, yeah.
They on video, you know.
Yeah.
Everything they on video, you know. Every shooting, everything they on video. So them shooting Chinaman today.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yesterday it took me yesterday.
Ah, boy.
That man on the table, right?
You see next video with the people, with the
Oh, he
eight,
dead.
I hate them, get shut up
Yes, them fling
Six
back
of them
women
get shot
and
up in a
something else
sentence.
and kill
in a sentence.
Okay, that time.
Yeah?
They said bomb in a St. Mary, the burning house.
Yeah.
Okay, that time. They didn't like a 4-year-old.
Yeah?
Okay. From
so?
fellowship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo,
When,
see-
no.
You see a female from down here, so that's the man. Basically, I tell me say for Mother's Day. Oh wait, for Mother's Day, them burn on her house with her and she show me the burn. For
Yeah.
Mother's Day, you know.
Yeah.
You see the foot which get burned
Burn,
from over, so brother.
yeah.
You still see the pink flesh in her.
Yeah.
You see the pee in her, everything.
Yeah,
in her
yeah.
from-
Imagine when
and
this thing
this
go
is
down
a
and
couple months ago
lawlessness.
that, you know. Like 5-6 months ago that happened, you know.
When this thing go down,
Yeah.
the weight will go down, the level of lawlessness. Now I got pretty, man. If JP out here behaving like this right now, man, and things are go south yet. Yeah? Imagine when things go south. Yeah? You been prep. You been prep for what's coming, man. Lord, prepping for what's coming, man.
Get too rich now, man. Get too rich.
Say immortal. I was just mentioning immortal, and I was something to tell you, man.
I'm check out here, been boasting, man. Nah, see what I come. Let's bring out this, bring out this. Second
Yo,
verse.
so close up.
Yeah.
16
Bring on
and
the camera
40.
close up.
It's 2 Corinthians 16 verse, I'm gonna start at 39.
Yeah?
Yo, fire, see?
Alright, we start at 37. It says 2 Corinthians 16 and 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pain compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come up on the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come up.
Yo, the scripture has been saying these things. That, yo, people
Yeah.
take this thing for granted. The world shall mourn. What do you think that I speak about, man? It's just the lack of bread. And that is the most scariest way to fucking die, man. Famine. When you actually...
Live as long,
you know,
a long suffering before death,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
certain death, man.
eat it, sir. Yo, the Lord prepared that for a lot of you niggas here. You know? Very, very dangerous, man. Hey, fear the Lord, man. Fear your how about Shem Yahushai,
man.
you know?
It says, the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
On every side.
Yeah.
When we speak about that there's not gonna be no safe haven. You know, and every aspects of life is gonna be trouble and turmoil. The only people that's gonna be feel any form of safety is the elect, because it is written Psalms 91.
Yeah.
He that dwelleth in place in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You understand? Just as the dream that the young lady had, that basically she said
Was in a circle.
she was in a circle. It's like we was in a bank. She said we was like in a bank, not the bank like with the money, but it's like a hill, and we was inside a play domino. Remember that part of the dream? And she said everybody is outside was killing themselves and whatever, but we were protected, and only certain people alone were in fight to say, come and eat and drink. And we were playing domino and whatever. It was okay, it was protected. You know?
Yeah.
We believe, man. You know?
It says, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to die battle.
And it says, make you ready to die battle. It's your battle. Yeah, you have to fight this spiritual battle, man. You understand? And it starts up here. It's a spiritual battle. Go ahead.
And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
And in those evils, you have to be as pilgrims upon the earth. So right now, we are fleshly being, but yo, if there's anything out there that's too hard for you to detach from, pray to the Lord, man.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. You know, pray to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yoshai, because soon
Can be
after
hard to
soon,
take it away from you, man.
yeah, man, yo,
Prepare
it's gonna
yourself
be terrible.
mentally. Yeah,
It's gonna be terrible, man. It's going to be terrible.
God.
You know, when Yahweh Shem Yoshai open up on this place, you know, give thanks that you're in the know, and you know, you're worshiping the
chance to
Lord, man.
repent, man.
Exactly.
God.
You know.
It says, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that
So
buyeth.
you're gonna have your stall, and just imagine when the metro police are come, you run left them, run left everything. You know, something like that. Go ahead.
Same thing, we're not celebrating up top. The same thing, you got the scripture tells him, he that selleth, let him be that one that fleeth away, and one that buyeth, I gonna lose. So it says, seem like I'm look for me lose my earth.
You remind me of
I'm losing
supermarkets,
business,
man.
man.
Tell them losing that one.
You're
No
crazy.
can do it's something Chinaman today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no man not gonna spare you.
It says, as one that will lose,
Exactly.
and he that occupied merchandise, as he that hath no profit by it,
Exactly.
and he that buildeth as he that shall not well
Well, you're
therein.
gonna build a house and you get a night's sleep in that. You have to be running up and down, you have to get to have one house. You know?
It'll be on demolition.
Exactly.
The Prime Minister is doing right now. So with that was the color lad. About honors to the apostles and elders of Kremlin Stone.
Peace and
Shalom to all the brothers
salutations.
who participate in this life, you know, and the sisters them also. Shalom. Shalom
Hey,
to all the brothers
shalom,
out
shalom
there
now.
Shalom, shalom.
who keep on pushing this truth. You know what I mean? We're gonna push it to the end. Shalom.
Exactly. Shalom, brothers.